Hey, how you doing this morning, guys? Nick, Brian, Sheila, Kane, if you're watching, and whoever else may be. Today we're going to do some stories about some more cops. So, got the safety meeting ready? So let's roll. Buckle up, boys, I'm driving. My first story is 6 cops and 1 guy. I was living in this little town called Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba. Me and a buddy gone pick up some weed. Come rolling up to the cabin. Rolling in behind me was a cop car. Fucking Christmas lights on again. So my buddy's got the weed. He fucking jumps out of the car, heads right into the cabin. I get out of the fucking car and talk to the cop. Well, he figures I've been drinking, which, well, yeah, I had, but I only had a couple beer. I can't remember. I wasn't fucking drunk by no means. But it's a little town. He had fuck all to do. So, he's going to take me down to the station. By this time, my buddy and his girlfriend are outside. He says, I got to take Dan down to the station when you guys want to come and get him. Everybody says, yeah. Cop says, oh, hold on a minute. Everybody blowing this little fucking thing he had. Of course, everybody failed. So he said, oh, don't worry, I'll drive him home. Like fucking 4 blocks. So we go down there, and I blew in his little fancy fucking machine there a couple times. And I guess I was, whatever, I was over just a little tiny bit. He wasn't too concerned. He was actually a pretty good cop. His name was Pete. Fucking weird. I meet lots of cops named Pete. Is that a common fucking name with cops? Any of you police out there that know that? Anyways, he was going to charge me impaired and everything, and we got talking about motorcycles and shit, and he was a hell of a nice guy. And I said, well, you've been pretty accommodating here. You're not fucking arresting me or doing anything. He says, well, he says, in reality, he says, I'm quite fucking relieved. And I'm like, well, why? He said, well, when you got out of the car, he says, you look exactly like this guy I arrested in fucking Ontario, and it took 6 cops to get him in the fucking car, and there's only 3 of us in town. So when I found out it was you, I was quite happy. Another cop story. This one's, that's a big knife, sir. I don't know how it is in the States, but here in Canada, you can wear any fucking knife, any size. I've walked around with a 3-foot fucking sword, for fuck's sake. As long as the whole world can fucking feel it, you ain't got fuck all to worry about, right? Just don't conceal it. So, on this fucking stupid scooter of my wife's to get that fucking thing, I had to go do something, and I was stopped at a little gas station on the way back, have a smoke, and I'll let that little bike cool down a bit. This fucking group of 60 fucking Harleys went flying by. Fucking police car in the front and a fucking police Suburban chasing and following them, right? It's all fucking angels, but they don't wear their colors no more. They're a bunch of fucking pussies, if you ask me. I don't know. The new guys must be. All the old guys I knew, they'd be wearing their colors. Fuck you. That's the whole idea. Fuck the world. Anyways, I pulled out onto the highway, and I'm cruising along the fucking highway, and I hear the rip rip behind me again. Here's the fucking Xmas lights again. And it's a Suburban. So I know it's a fucking Suburban. I know it's a fucking Sergeant. It ain't gonna be no fucking rookie I'm gonna have to fucking deal with. Well, this cocksucker gets out. I said, what the fuck's the problem? He says, you got no helmet. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm pretty fucking obvious I don't have a helmet. I said, I don't wear a fucking helmet on this fucking stupid piece of shit. Right? Well, that's the law. I don't give a fuck what the law is, my friend, right? He says, you got any ID? I said, no, I ain't got no fucking ID. I know who the fuck I am. I said, I'll tell you my name and birth date. And I said, you punch it in your little fucking idiot box in your car there, and it'll come up my picture, believe me. And I said, don't look for a fucking driver's license. You'll never find one. He goes into his fucking Suburban. About a minute or so later, I hear it start up. I look at him, he waves and drives away. They don't want to fuck around. They ain't got no time. It costs them money to collect nothing. I've never paid a fine in my life because you don't pay till you get a driver's license. Okay. 4 cops and a can of shoe polish. Fuck me. Okay, my dad, he got into the penitentiary. Probably I was about 3-4 years old for fucking smuggling, fucking whatever, possession of fucking heroin, and in fucking 63 or 4 or 5 or whatever it was, it didn't fuck around in them days. Anyways, I never met him again until I was 16. And I was sitting in the bar with him one night downtown in Vancouver. I don't know, we got in some kind of argument about some fucking thing, and I ended up kicking the fuck out of him. Well, I mean, not, putting them fucking down. I don't lay boots to people when they're down. Only do what you gotta do. And I fucked off, of course. And of course, I was upset and walking, pissed off. I had a can of shoe polish. That's what we used to polish our boots at one time. We just didn't throw them away. We polished them. And I threw it into this fucking parking lot. And just as fucking Dan's luck happened to be, Lady Luck wasn't sitting on my face that fucking night. It hit a windshield of a car and broke it. Well, it just happened to be there was 2 fucking undercover cops cars there with 4 cops in them sitting there having their coffee, and I just smashed one of their windshields. Well, fuck. Next thing I knew, all I heard was Vancouver City Police, and there was boots and fucking billy cubs a-flying. I just curled into a ball and fucking took her. Well, them cocksuckers left me laying there on the fucking sidewalk. I was beat so bad I had to crawl fucking near a block to the nearest bar. The guy come on flying out of the bar and he seen me. Holy fuck, man, what happened to you? He run in the bar, got me to his car, run in the bar, got a cup of beer, brought me a beer and got me off to my granny's house. Yeah, I was in bed, fuck, couldn't open my eyes for a week, for fuck's sake, them cocksuckers. Anyways, the next one. Mama's Mercedes plates on my hot rod Lincoln, in jail again. Ha, that fucking car spent more time in prison than I fucking did. Cost me an arm and a leg. Well, one night I was working in my shop, and I had Mama's Mercedes, my wife's, nice car. And I was doing something, and my old hot rod Lincoln's parked there. He got no plates or fuck all, right? It's talking to me. Wants to go for a drive. Needs to go for a run. I said, sure. Took Mama's plates off her Mercedes, threw in my Lincoln, away we go. Well, I stopped to see Mama at work first, in the gas station. Of course, she said, Dan, take that fucking Lincoln back to the shop and get my plates off it. Well, I always listen to my wife. So instead of turning left, I turned right. I figured I'm going to go see one of my sons, go see Fifi. Well, I made a right turn out onto the road, made about half a block, and fucking lit up Christmas lights behind me again. What the fuck? I ain't speeding, and I wasn't hitting the gas. I like to run with about 2-3 feet exhaust pipe off the manifolds, and that's fucking it. Right? Big air pump. The more air I suck in, the more I throw out, the faster I'm gonna go. So, and if I'm sniffling, it's because it's fucking cold out here. Some mornings still frost up here. Anyways, I pulled into a mall parking lot, and this cop pulled in behind me. I get out of the car like I always do, and I just fucking stay in the car. Either they're arresting me or towing the car, so I ain't staying in it anyways, right? I get out of the fucking car. I said, what the fuck's the problem, man? I wasn't speeding, wasn't doing fuck all. I had an open half sack of beer in the car though with me. Well, you gotta have that. And he said, you went a little wide coming out there into the turning out onto the highway. I said, motherfucker, you see the size of this fucking car? It's a 68 fucking Lincoln. It ain't your grandma's fucking Toyota, right? Well, then he starts on about, well, now he wants my license. Well, we know that ain't happening, folks, because my answer was no. Now he wants insurance papers. Well, they happen to be in a Mercedes. Well, by this time, usually when a cop has me pulled over, he phones at least 2 more cops. Because of the knife thing, right? They're scared of knives. They fucking scared shitless of them. They hate them. Anyways, so 2 more cops show up. Well, this cop now, he's going to tow my vehicle. He's going to keep the plates for my wife to come get down in the morning because he figures she'll get me shit. Well, you don't know much, I'll tell you that. So, I'm talking to the other 2 cops, and this fucking idiot's writing me tickets. Well, like I've said before, and here you don't pay your fines till you get your license. Never had a license, never paid a dime of a fine. I never have. And I'm telling these 2 cops because I'm half fucking pissed anyways, right? I'm telling these other 2 cops this. Well, they're laughing. They're laughing at their fucking buddy because he's being a fucking idiot, right? Well, finally I says to him, I said, what the fuck, like, as you're towing, it's already on the tow truck's car. I said, what about them fucking plates? Well, he's so mad now. He says, just get him the fuck off that car, man. And I said, what about my half sack of beer? Because it's on the tow truck. Get the fuck out of there and get out of here. So that's what happened. Went back to the shop, put mama's plates on, and carried on to my son's. Okay, this one's got nothing to do with cough. This is my first introduction to weed. Me and three of my